back seal, there was a little bit of humidity on the inside, and I was wondering where it started to kind of curve, you know, on the back end of this. And I'm like, oh, this looks really good. You gotta look closer. It's kind of like, you know, the veneer of capitalism. Even looks really good. It's all silicone laid on a really thick bead. Right up here in the front, this is just some of that Flex Seal as well. I've cleaned it, and this is on the inside. There's a little bit of expansion of the material up there under the is already suspect, as it, you know, as you see, it's been painted over with that Flex Seal. The stuff underneath looks pretty good though. You know, sound must have laid over top. I see also some silicone over here. Tomorrow I'm gonna leave it for now because you know, with the fog and everything and moisture, I don't want to disturb anything other than this dry brush I'm using just to kind of kick up some of the dust, and then soapy water and dressing the rear cap. That's been cleaned. I think the water's getting in there and it's running along here to some low point. I might even go over this methodically, just take care of the little seams. The rest of it, it's in really good shape, you know. Right here, self-leveling dicor. As I'm cleaning this with isopropyl, flaking off that Flex Seal that was poured over top. Pulling too much of this flake up with this rear cap. Yeah, that's pretty good. I'm not gonna touch that. You know, patches, I'm gonna go over them. Just laid that portion right there that had been sitting there for about a couple minutes before, as well as care of all the different little spots that I thought I saw pinhole leaks. And this has been sitting a little bit longer now as I work from right to left, because the left, I mean, it's truly scientific. If you want to change society, you've got to go from thinking about yourself and the major shareholders to thinking about all of humanity. All right, so here on the front, scaliness and such, need to go across this whole front edge. So I got a whole nother stick to run that. And then we should be good. All right. It quickly sets down and levels. I laid this about a minute ago, 2 minutes ago. So applied as much as a little bit. So 3 sticks was not enough. That was about 1 just to get the dealing with a lot of fog and really cold temps. Don't want any water to be on. One way you can determine that is by seeing maybe the next day if you see any pooling of like discolored water or liquid on the new on the edges of that new caulk. Let's see what we see here. I didn't see anything. Let's look a little bit closer. Yeah, I covered the whole patch. All right, but I don't see around the edges any. Now I'll go take care of the front. Just gonna prep it with a plastic cloth, seal it, and tomorrow tap. And here's how the front looks. I did some stuff got in the sealant, but for the most part, I don't see any. Just took it on the highway for 10 miles. I mean, it's overnight dense fog. It's going a little bit further. I'm doing 24 hours without driving, and hoping for at least 5 hours from the time I applied of full sunlight. So I need to hit it by 12 noon tomorrow. And it probably has some moisture inside there locked in. Just hope for the best. This looks like shit. Those gaps. Deal with this water. That's what I meant. Go ahead and covered it with the plastic tape, and right up to where I try to build a concave, and dip my tool in some soapy water and then slide it across the top of the caulk. I got 5 sticks, pretty dry. Did a knuckle test, which is 10 seconds with your knuckle on that area to check the temperature on your knuckle compared to another area that you know should be dry. And I've used this time to realize that I need to be back in Oaktown to tell the people, don't sign that bullshit pig petition. Don't sign. Fucking citywide to increase pigs on the street. More terrorists. And more resources to crush anti-homelessness laws. They call it eliminating homelessness. No, they're stealing their shit and physically threatening violence if they don't move their ass from the place so they can take some photos and do some handshakes and show them cleaning up some trash because, well, it's trash. That wasn't their stuff. I carry several petitions. I gotta eat the contradictions. Yeah, reform's mostly garbage. It's a tactic we can use to increase our voices, increase our numbers, to spread the message, to fight for more, to meet for those immediate demands of the people there in their communities. Demonstrate that it is futile. We need that and more. I'll be taking a huge pay cut because the main one, the pig petition, I'm telling people not to sign it. Fuck that shit. I told my boss off the rip. It's on day one. I was like, yeah. They try to dress it up as like fire department, increasing 911 response times. We resist. We revolt. We have revolution. And we push them to organize with us. Back to LA. Do it. I can't keep my toes warm, man. It's unseasonably cold because of this fucking special fucking trifecta of fucking... It's really what it is, the bougie ass fog. I might have to endure it. Get my buddy heater. Now I'm sitting here thinking about fucking driving a whole ass fucking 6 hours to a whole stand. I realized that 5 minutes ago but shit's getting better. Alright, so we got a little window of little bit of sunlight. Got the ultra sealant. I want to be sure to get this, how it's kind of indented right here. Not the best work, as that part was sealed first, and so was that little part, and then I did that just now, and that should be sealed up. Never leaked, just a maintenance. Let's unite. No, we can build systems of love and cooperation outside of the system of terror. Let's stomp it out and rise from the ashes.